Thank you. Chairman Bennett, about a month ago I was in here and I talked with you about the use of equipment and personnel on private property. And you told me that there was a policy that was designed to cover churches and schools. Now, I don't have a problem with schools since that is a government entity, but I do have a problem with churches and other private property. I have pursued that policy without success, but in a search of that policy, I have found a civil action suit that was taken against the county, 81-347, which found the county doing exactly the same thing, providing services to churches. Now, on the 23rd and 24th of March, Mr. Harris and Mr. Harper both put in 10-hour days, 2 days consecutively, a total of 40 hours that was paid by the county. And now we're talking about budgets and having to go out and borrow $1.9 million to get through the year, but it's $400 here, $500 somewhere else, $400 somewhere else, and that's not even counting the wear and tear on the equipment and the fuel that's being used. Now, that civil action suit began in January of 1982. It was reviewed and ruled on 17 May of 1982. And then January the 29th of 1983, the final ruling came out. And the presiding judge was Judge O'Connors. And he stated that an order permanently enjoining the defendants from alleged unlawful use of county labor, funds, material, or services for improvement of private roads or property is prohibited. Now, I know that Mr. Barton didn't make that approval because he was aware and has stated that recently. So I'm interested in which board members voted to send those Mr. Harris and the other gentleman down to the church there who approved that action. Because the board also, or the judgment also found the defendants to be liable for all monies which the plaintiff alleges illegally expended for the defendant's private property improvements, and further authorized the award of the attorney's fees. So we've got what seems to be a failure to communicate here. If the board, first of all, if the county administrator is aware that it's illegal, obviously the board members are not aware of it, or you wouldn't have done such an action knowingly that you're violating the law. And I believe, correct and assume that. I find you all to be honest and your integrity above reproach. But now, I'm interested in that policy that you said the county had. The ball's in your court, Chairman.
Continue on, sir.
Well, I'm waiting for a response.
You have 5 minutes, sir.
Yeah?
Are you through?
I need a response.
Are you through?
You're not going to give me a response.
Continue on, Mr. Ashton.
Okay, well, which three of you voted to approve that action? Was that you, Mr. Bryant? Commissioner Epps?
Didn't know anything about it.
I don't remember anything about it. I'm not.
Commissioner Sampson?
I'm not responding.
Commissioner Floyd?
Then I'll not respond either.
Continue on with your remarks, Mr. Ashton.
Well, it's just like everything else you bring to the board. You can't get an answer, whether you're wrong, right, or otherwise. Well, we'll come back to this at another day, a different way. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate your time. Mr. Attorney.